with the summer preview for the tournament in Ghent tomorrow and Sunday. Here we will have a crazy amount of teams, I think the most. A lot of international teams coming as well. We also have a women division of 15 teams, which is pretty sick in my opinion. And there will also be mixed on Sunday. Today with me we have Wout from Rounndet Gent as well. He's always already been here. Welcome. Nice to have you.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having me. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here on the second time.
Yeah, people can let us know if you did it well the first time or not. Can only improve.
Yeah, I'll ask. Yeah, second time must be better than the first one, surely.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, the format will be the same as the other tournaments. It will be a bit more stacked this time with some international teams who we put in the pro. We tried to rank them as best as we could. So some Belgian teams fell out, but I think the level will be higher than otherwise, so I don't think there is a problem. But if you're not in the power pools or you don't end up in the top 16 now, you can still make it because the top 8 of the other groups will go on and battle 9 to 16 for going into the bracket in the afternoon, the top 16 bracket. And for the women, it's like a normal tournament with a group phase and a bracket phase afterwards. Then we have for the Open Pro division, we have these two pots for 1 to 8 and 9 to 16. We can see in pot 1, I think like the 4 teams on the top are like the international teams. We have some crazy teams here.
Yeah, for sure. I think the strongest team that's ever, like Levi and Vinny together, I don't know what will happen. I think it's insanely strong. I would love to see it. I'm looking forward to tomorrow and seeing how they play together, because that's just pure joy, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty scary to know that they will be here. They probably can take on a lot of American teams or Canadian teams as well.
For sure.
A lot of top teams. So I think they will swing through the tournament. But we also have here Agent, I think I need to say it, with Robert and Marcus. So Levy's normal partner, mashing up with Marcus, but maybe they can do something against them.
It'd be tight. Yeah, that's probably the final if you go from like international tournaments and experience wise. Probably that will be the final. For sure, both teams are in the top 3. I think so. Like Robin is just super consistent, and Marcus, yeah, he has been on the scene for years now and also really consistent. So yeah, also a really fun team. I would love to see them play some Belgian teams. It would be really interesting.
Yeah, indeed. Definitely a lot of teams will have the chance, I think, to play them. Depending if they all end up in the same group, then not. But we'll find out. And then we have Yes Kniddle, I think Benny and Frey. What would be really a fun combo to see. I think both more defense-minded, both like not retiring, I would say, because Benny's still playing a lot of tournaments and still high level. I think they just like are so solid. Like even if they don't play that much anymore, I think Benny still does. They still will be a really good team.
Yeah, I played Frey in where was it, in Brussels, and he's still pretty good. He keeps playing every week a few times in Ghent as well, and also at his hometown in Lier. So he's not slacked off too much. So I think you have to calculate him in, and with Benny, that's a really strong team.
And then we have Ach Daniel, a German team, so they will be strong for sure. I think one of them he got second in the TS Leuven contender. With a 3-setter against Lucas and Berg. We already saw them in Belgium before, so it will be really strong. I saw the other guy.
I played him.
Oh, you played him?
I played him in Leuven. Yeah, I played him in group phase in Leuven. And they destroyed me, I would say. Like they were the strongest team in our group with miles ahead. So yeah, looking forward to seeing them play again, now in the power pools against the big guys.
Yeah, I think his partner is like a mixed player, so I think he's different, but he will still be strong for sure. But yeah, I think they are like well worth the spot in the power pool then, for sure.
For sure.
Then we have the Belgian teams there. This is like kind of mixed, because I won't be playing with Yuri. We're training for Worlds a bit, so we have some World combos here. You have Petit Lou, Gauthier, and Jill, who have probably the most experience together. Burger King's coming back after like a season not playing together. See how that goes. And
Yeah,
then,
I'm curious.
we have probably a pretty good serving team with Florian and Guillaume together,
For
a
sure.
lefty and a
Yeah.
righty, and they both have strong serves. They can land it, and
Yeah.
for the rest, they will be
Yeah,
set.
annoying to
So,
play against. Guillaume has
yeah,
been grinding for sure. Scary.
yeah, and he also got the alternate now on the world squad.
Oh, does he?
So,
I didn't know that.
yes, Yosha dropped out, so he will be coming in. So it's going to be really interesting to see.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So he
Okay.
will be probably extra motivated, I think.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, and then we can go to the second pot. We have here Peter and Lay. We're trying again on a different team name.
Yeah. A little bit more relaxed. They took the pressure off, I heard. They're just gonna enjoy the tournament and don't take it too seriously, which makes them maybe even more dangerous because they have nothing to lose. I don't want to play them because someone who has nothing to lose is very dangerous. So not looking
uh,
forward to it. But yeah,
makes
they're still
yeah
good. Like when he's relaxed and he serves, yeah, they're hard to get. And Peter is so consistent. It's
yeah. I
scary.
think Peter played some different combos in the other tournaments. I don't think
Hmm.
Lay did some tournaments, but let's
Not
say I
many, no.
think Peter and Lay is still the best combo I saw so far. So I think
Yeah,
they will still be
for
good.
sure.
They
Yeah.
don't, yeah, and maybe without pressure, like you say, can be funny. And
Hmm.
then we have some, I think, like switching Jill Tamaz and Martin are playing now together, and then Malik goes with Hugo.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
interesting
Malik
to
and
see.
Hugo. Yeah, yeah. It's interesting. Exactly. I don't know how they will match. I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like Malik did well with Guillaume last tournament, so they have
Hmm.
some good results in Belgium tournaments. I would say the level is a bit higher here, so it will be tougher. They
Yeah,
just missed out as well on the top pot. But yeah, I think it could be nice to see there as well. And then we have Adien and Stijn who do it again. I think last time they did pretty well with almost beating Kero Sigaro. I think in 3 titles, or
yeah.
was it with Guillaume? Maybe it was maybe Adien and
I
Guillaume.
don't know. It could be Adrian and Guillaume. I'm not sure.
But I think it's a fun team to
For sure.
watch and
Yeah. Also
should
pretty
be.
consistent, and they go for it. So always dangerous to play against teams that fully commit. So yeah, curious to see how they will do.
Yeah, and then we have the two young brothers, Smash Bros, Martijn and Dan. They come back
Yeah.
from a camp, but I think they just need to get into it a bit more, probably. It will
Hmm.
depend if they can land the serves or not. But I
Yeah.
think they will grow during the tournament, but it will be a tough morning. I
Yeah.
have a feeling.
For sure. I agree.
And then,
Um,
if I'm not mistaken, then we have you.
yeah. Exactly. Me with Igor. I'm looking forward to it. Um, we haven't played together, so it will be all seen throughout the day how we'll match and how it goes. But looking forward to it. Igor is very positively minded and just like a really good, nice and solid player. So yeah, watch
Perfect.
out.
Yeah, and then we have two international teams, one French team and
Yeah,
one, oh, maybe French, Spanish, I'm not sure. And then one
yeah, I'm
team
not
out
sure.
of the Netherlands. One guy should be
Yeah,
did some good results at the ETS I saw, the
yeah,
Micha, and the other was also solid. So I think they should be doing well in the groups, maybe taking
yeah,
even some groups, but we'll see. Let's
yeah.
see
We'll see.
how the groups go, who will be together. Okay, so we have these groups.
Okay, that's very nice.
It's,
Yeah, very well. Like dispersed between the groups. Like
yeah, it's
the
like
two
two
best teams
international.
are. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
so
That's
too. They
beautiful. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
they will still play each other probably after. Like we can have a preview of the final and the placement game. I would
Yeah,
say,
for
but
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
it can be definitely really interesting.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
well, yeah, it's gonna be some fun matchup
yeah, it's
for
nice divided.
sure.
I would say.
Yeah, yeah, perfectly divided. I agree.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
Wondering,
Then
I played with Bram last weekend, Basel.
yeah,
Went pretty okay. let's say we need to fix some stuff. Probably like setting each other, getting used to where everybody stands on defense.
Yeah.
Of course, I have a little less serving pressure now with instead of Yuri, but I think we can make up for it with defense.
Yeah, once you get that figured out, I think they are really strong.
Yeah.
Always Bram's always so consistent and has some serve pressure, but not as much as Yuri, of course. But
should be some good games, I think. Although receiving probably our first game won't be good, but maybe better. It's the first game of the day.
It doesn't matter that much. Just try your best. I think against Peterloo, that will be a nice matchup, but you'll get the upper hand. And then Benny and Frey, I don't know how they will match up. Like it could be very good. It could be like an off. It can go both ways.
Yeah, I think. Let's hope we will see some rallies. Like always, Benny, good defense, and Frey also with his block at the net. Also find it scary. Yeah. I don't know how good Benny's serve is. It'd still be good because he still did well at ETS. So we'll find out. And then the other group, the other group, I think Jorn and Yuri. Yeah, Jorn depends if he lands a serve, they are crazy. I would say. But they don't land that often yet.
Yeah.
I think he's still, I don't know if he will be in perfect shape or not. He's training hard, so to get back.
Yeah, that's good.
They played a long time together, so normally it should start, like they know what they have on each other, so I don't think they have problem with that. So maybe
for sure.
On that part, maybe Guillaume and Florian have some struggling in the morning. But if they land their serves, I definitely see them taking sets of the teams in there. Yeah. Just a game till 15.
It goes quick. If Guillaume lands a few lefties and righties, it could be over. But the same goes along the side of Yuri. And if Jorn is just consistent, then so it will just be on the day and it'll be close. That'll be close matchup as well with Agdanio. I think it will be close. I don't think any team is like the pure favorite except here at Gent.
Yeah.
I think so they will roll through group phase pretty easily. Unless Yuri is on fire and he just carries Jorn. That could be, but let's not account for that. But gonna be some fun matchups for sure.
Indeed. Okay, let's have a look to C and D. Here we have the two international teams together in the group.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then Caro and Rocket Power. Yeah, fun. 2-2 there, and then I know all the teams in my group, so I've played most of them.
Yeah.
So not too much new shit.
No, I see some possibilities there for you guys, I think.
Yeah, for sure. It depends on Martin and Dan. I think I can see them winning the group, or us, if we play decent, and if they play decent, like it'd be a nice matchup between us. I think to take the group.
Yeah, sounds kind of fair. See them also. Yeah, I see it pretty divided as well. Losing sets, winning sets, so can be really
for sure.
Close to each other.
Yeah, and then Peter and Lei, it depends on how serious they take it, and it depends on how loose they are. I don't know. I think there's a shot for Stan and Rocket Power was Stan and Adrian. Yes. It's gonna be tough. Like they're in the because they have lots of serves to get used to with Emerick and then the judge guys. So it can be over really quickly in a group phase. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Also, it's tough to predict the international teams how good they will be.
Yeah.
But I don't think they will be bad anyway. And maybe they have more experience internationally, so maybe they get better adjusted to the Belgium serves if we have serves.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's not the strongest serving team, Rocket Power, but they'll make up for hustling and just inside of the game. So and just the consistency. And if the other team's struggling with the serves, they can take it. They will take it.
Yeah, I think Lei is a little injured, but I think they should be doing. That's what I got to hear. So, but I think it should be fine. I think it's just like a minor thingy. But let's see.
Yeah.
What they will do.
It's gonna be tight.
Okay. Let's we make this bracket. We'll find out if it's a good idea or not. But I see also teams like coming up from the other groups because 8 teams will battle for the places in the top 16 after the group phase.
Yeah.
And there are some teams like pretty strong that just barely didn't make it because of the international teams, but they already did like top 10 places in Belgium tournaments. So I can see like Bram and Thomas or Midtjylland or Fred and Jeroen. Or there's another Dutch team, I think. They can also be good. Or maybe, I think there's also a Swiss guy coming. But I don't know. He didn't put him as an international, so we'll find out. But yeah, I think
most will be correct. I think 1 or 2 upsets are certainly possible.
Yeah, but yeah, let's keep it with this. Will be hard enough. Probably.
For sure. Yeah.
I don't see much happening here. Maybe American Paul can take a set from Guillaume and Florian. I know them like a little bit, not crazy good if they trained a lot. Like I know them from last year basically. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either, so I don't see them winning eventually.
I think if Florian is playing good, I think they will go on. And Guillaume is always very consistent. So
they also proved like they got top 4 and stuff, or finals, winning 1,000 tournaments.
Yeah,
I don't see them having trouble. Maybe Peter and Lay can do something in the new team name, and Jorn and Yuri depends how good it will work.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it depends on Jorn. Like Yuri is always playing really solid. If Jorn hasn't played much and is a bit injured, I don't know, then they will take it. But if Yuri is good and Jorn is good, then they should move on.
Yeah, I think like even if Jorn doesn't hit the serve, Yuri will hit the serves. And I think in the rest, Jorn should still be like solid enough to win this. Like serve, receive, and hitting and setting, that's still like good. I think just the serves could be a problem. But yeah, and then maybe Petit Lou against Smash Bros. That could be interesting as well.
Yeah, it depends on Smash Bros. I think Gauthier and Jill, most of the time they would take it. But if Martin just lands his serves and is really consistent, but I would say Petit Lou will take that.
Yeah, me too. Just like the chemistry they have, the experience will take the upper hand.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, let's move on to quarters then, where it gets really interesting, I would say.
Yeah, I think indeed Robin will take it.
Levy and Vinny don't have a problem.
Nope. Then yes, Knedel, Daniel, I'm not sure if, I would say, that'll be tight. That'll be tight. It depends on Benny.
Yeah, it really depends. Also, you know the German maybe better than me. I didn't see them playing. But I think also here you can say Benny has so much more experience in these situations, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
That maybe give them
an upper hand. Solid. Yeah, I would say 2-1 is fair. Like it could go to 3, and I think the experience from Benny will just take it from there.
Yeah, indeed. And then I think, the next one, I think it will be me and Bram.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, agreed.
Like Bram's serve pressure is not the best, but it's definitely also not bad. He's like consistent, so we can play defense on those things. I would say. Yeah. And the thing is, I know Jorn and Yuri like really well. Yeah. So on that part, I don't think they will get that many breaks against me. So
okay, yeah, fair.
But they can still surprise me. Like if Yuri hits them well and Jorn hits them well, you can definitely take a set.
Yeah, a set, but you will win it. I agree.
Easy so far. Yeah, the bottom one, I think Robert and Marcus will take it. Although maybe Gauthier can surprise them a bit with the lefty, but they're such solid players. Like receiving wise, they don't have the trouble with it. I think.
No, I agree. Yeah, they've received harder serves, I think. So yeah.
Okay, let's move on to semis, or.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's fair. Yeah,
Okay.
if Vinny is on fire and he slept enough with Levi, I think they will roll through the semis as well. I think Frey will have so much trouble with receiving them. Maybe Benny will be okay, but I think Frey will be struggling.
Yeah, it makes sense that they won't take this one, even though they should be doing not that bad, probably get some points. But,
No, yeah, they'll get some points, but Vinny's lefty. I've seen all his videos lately. It's insane. I don't think there's not many people that receiving that. So if he's just like at half of his strength, I think he'll blast through this.
Yeah, I think like even Levi can do it himself if he
Yeah,
wants to. That's
exactly.
it's crazy, and then they will probably play on another level. Maybe they got a bit laid back of the level here in Belgium, and maybe
Who
then
knows?
they will make some mistakes. But I don't think like in a set to 21 even like they
I
have
think
enough
they'll make
points
it
to
up.
come back. Yeah, but I think it will be pretty
for sure.
clear. Nothing to do against them. Probably.
Yeah, agreed. I know it's you against Robin. What do you figure?
Oh, I think they will take it, and maybe like kind of easy. I don't know. I always find Robert like an interesting server to play against. Not the easiest,
Oh no,
and
for
like
sure not.
kind of hard to read.
Yeah,
So I'm always
I agree.
having trouble there, and with Marcus as well. Like he can hit some bangers. It's crazy. I think they will form like a great team. Both are like excellent defenders as well.
Yeah.
And I don't think I have the pressure on myself to really make them trouble. And also with Bram, like we didn't do bad in Basel, but we also didn't do great. So I see them taking it like 2-0.
Yeah. Last year, Gilles and Boki won from them, so that could give you some courage.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It can be interesting.
They're strong. They're for sure very strong. It's not gonna be easy, and you're gonna be on the game, but I wouldn't say it's totally impossible.
Yeah, we'll find out, but yeah, I think they were like kind of the favorites before the
For
tournament.
sure.
I will definitely do my best to see if we can do something.
Yeah, but that will be the final probably. 90% of the time that will be the final.
Yeah, I think like there should be happening something crazy if that doesn't happen. I would say.
Yeah.
If they meet before, but how this system works, normally there's not a lot of chances of that.
No, exactly.
And then you can discuss about me and Bram getting to semis and Freya and Benny as well, because I think like other teams can take us as well.
Yeah. That can be upsets, but this is the most likely to happen, I think.
Yeah. The thing is, what I notice is like we can play very well, but we can also play like some shitty games. And then like if my serve doesn't go, most of the time I have Yuri to count on the serves. But with Bram, it's a little different. The serves are not bad, but they're not like Yuri. So, and how the game right now is defense still harder to convert the points, even if you get more touches to convert them will be tough. But yeah, I think I'm hoping for this result, and then we just have the final to be decided.
Yeah.
Do you see them taking a set or not?
No, I don't. I want the third set always, but I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, me neither. I think
And you're coming third?
Yeah, or fourth. I don't know. It depends a bit. It will be a long day, so I hope I played some more, maybe a bit more in shape than them.
Yeah, I think Frey will be struggling a whole day of high level Roundnet. I don't think he's used to that anymore. So it could be hard on him. I don't know how fit he is, but it's difficult for everyone.
I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. I think maybe a 3-setter if we can still play it. We'll find out. Find out what happens. Then we end up with this. We'll see how good we predicted.
Yes.
Okay, and then now we can start looking at the women division. It's also here.
Also very interesting.
Yes. Let's see what groups we have. Okay, let's have a look to the women groups.
Yeah.
We have here also some international teams. We kind of try to rank them. We have, of course, Ines can take number 1 seat, although she's not playing with Laura this time. But still a very strong partner she has.
Yeah,
we did pretty good.
sure.
So, and then we did like a snake seeding based on the ranking. But there is a women ranking. It's also on Frango. But we don't have women tournaments, so it's not really representative, I think. So we use the open ranking for this. But in the women ranking, like there are points from the nationals. I think it's the last women tournament we had, except for a beginner one in Kortrijk. But they also can earn points if they play as a full women squad in the open. But it's definitely less. So I think for next women tournament, we'll definitely use the women ranking. But there wasn't much difference. Only like the 3rd and the 4th seeds in the groups, I think, would have changed a bit. So yeah, not that much of a difference. I think this is a bit better.
That's fine.
But yeah, we see Alles Kaput in the other group taking it. But they have a Dutch team in there. One girl is pretty good. So yeah, we'll find out.
But yeah, they will not have any trouble, I think. They'll also become first.
Yeah.
But
and then the 2 teams.
I think the round of 16 will be pretty easy for most teams. I think there's a pretty big gap between like the better teams and then the women following. So I think the round of 16 will still be pretty easy for most of the teams, except then the 8 and 9 seed might be a little bit closer.
Yeah, so if you have a look to the round of 16, it's a little hard to predict with the Dutch teams. We'll have kind of maybe like a mini worlds a bit.
Yeah.
Because I think they're both, the 2 teams from the Netherlands are both in the squad. So we can see if we can beat the neighbors or not.
Yeah.
And then
I think the Belgian teams overall are looking pretty strong. So I think the Dutch will have trouble with most of the Belgian teams.
Yeah.
Certainly, like the matchup, I saw like Tatiana is playing a Dutch team. I think they will be impressed with Tatiana and Elise because they're really playing a lot and playing really well.
I agree on that part. We also have 2 teams, I don't know, like deal or no deal. I don't know if they are where they are from or not. And I think their undercover is also a girl maybe from Swiss, I'm not sure. So yeah, hard to predict. Maybe they will surprise and take like one of the top spots in the group. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably go
this will be
this.
Pretty accurate, yeah.
Yeah, a quarter like this I think we'll get here.
Yeah.
And then the first one I think there's not that much doubt. Yeah. I agree. Then this one could be really interesting. I know, like one girl, she did 5th in Leuven, I think, the Sophie of the Go team. But I think the partner, Linde, is a lot worse than the other time, the partner, Eline.
Yeah, she's pretty good, and she played a lot in Holland because she moved there and she used to play in Gent. So she's certainly like pretty okay, but I don't know if she's been grinding like Tatiana and Elisa have. So it'd be tight, but I'd give it to Tatiana and Elisa.
Yeah, I definitely agree on that one. I think the other games, Amy and Marie, maybe Marie knows Malix a bit, and Amy has some solid, consistent serve. But I think if Britt and Malix play like their normal game,
normally they should win. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say they maybe take a set, Amy and Marie, because Amy brings like some peace and quiet. So I see them taking a set just because Ashit may be a bit stressed and Amy just doesn't experience stress that much. But I think Ashit are playing more often and just a higher level.
Yeah, definitely can be.
And they can touch this against Alles Kaput. Yeah, that should be Alles Kaput in 2.
Yeah, so also, I think there is like the difference in level will get clear during the tournament. But all the teams, like, it's just really sick to see 15 women teams. Probably a lot of women will learn a lot these days. But I think like the teams that been to bigger tournaments and have the experience will like take the upper hand and meet each other probably after like in these spots. So then we'll have this of a semi matchup.
Yep.
And it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, not an easy semi-final for Ines, and also not for Elise. I don't know how Elise and Tatiana will play together. I'm really looking forward to see it because it can be great. And Jade is not as experienced as Ines. So I'm really looking forward to that matchup. That's going to be a tight semi-final. But Ines, I think they'll be impressed by Ines. And Ines will win it.
Yeah, I think also like you don't underestimate Jade. I think she played like last week in Basel as well, and she finished second or third with Sarah. And,
yeah, that's impressive.
So I think they will just take it in two actually. Also, I'm wondering if Elise and Tatiana will be like consistent together, or I see them like making some faults that will be punished at this point.
I'm wondering the same. If they can keep the mentality up, they're dangerous. But I'm wondering about that as well.
But I think they have a really high ceiling, so let's see how good they can play. Yeah, but I think Ines and Jade will be really good. So
agreed. Another fun matchup of Belgian teams.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
At the moment, the two strongest Belgian teams.
Yeah,
I think, or the teams that we see the most at the tournaments, also European tournaments. So
yeah, agreed. Yeah, Alice Kaput is still so consistent. I think maybe Britt and Malex have been playing more recently, but Jana is just very consistent and has both hand serves just landing it constantly. And you have to be ready for it.
Yeah, I'm not objective on this one for sure. But I think it can go kind of either way. But I see also Alice Kaput maybe taking it in the end.
I think so too.
I see them like making a bit less mistakes.
Although
I think
used to the pressure more.
Can also play really well. And I think 2 weeks ago in Germany they took a set from Nora and Tina.
Really?
Was pretty good, but then they also after they lost the set to a team they shouldn't. So it's kind of like up and downs, and I see that less with Alice Kaput in my opinion. And if Reed can hit her serves like without any footfalls or any stuff, I think I see Alice Kaput also taking, but
I agree.
I'm not that objective on this one.
No, I agree absolutely.
So we can have this as a final.
Yeah, French Belgian final. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Really wondering. Ines is stronger than Rita and Jana, but Rita and Jana are both stronger than Jade, I'd say. So it's all depending on how strong Ines is and how consistent Jade can be, because Rita and Jana are just both on a really high level. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, let's hope we get a 3-setter, but I see Ines taking it. But I would root for a 3-setter.
I think Alice Kaput takes it.
Really?
I'm a bit biased because we're Belgian and the girls are from Ghent and they're just they play constantly. But I saw the final in Nantes with Jade and Ines, and I saw them slipping away and then coming up and slipping away. And if Jana and Reed can just play consistent and just play their best game, I think they can beat them.
Okay.
But that's maybe just I'm biased maybe.
It's okay. I love it, like a home team taking it. In their own
they're playing at home as well. Yeah, that's
definitely an advantage for them. I don't see it happening personally, but I will definitely go along with this idea.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
I hope I can prove you wrong, and I hope Pete and Jana can prove you wrong.
Yeah,
And can show you. It's certainly possible. I'm not saying they win most of the time, but I think they can win on the home crowd with the right vibes. I think they can.
Yeah. I've seen what the Gent crowd can do. It's amazing. So it will be
exactly.
a good atmosphere. And then we have the small
for sure.
final. I do see Ashe taking it here, but also I see Elise and Tatiana taking a set. I think it could be tight, but
yeah, it's gonna be close.
Britt and Alex played more together, so I think like maybe Elise and Tatiana have some struggle here and there.
Yeah, the synergy is gonna be more with Malix and Britt for sure.
But they can also prove me wrong. Also biased.
Yeah, Titi is dangerous. If Titi lands, yeah, exactly. But if Titi lands her serves, yeah, she's dangerous. She really smacks the ball. I don't know. I see why you put a shit, and I agree. I think they will win it. Yeah.
Okay. But it looks like a really nice tournament. I can't wait
for sure.
to see.
Me neither.
If this all happens, and then who knows, we might be wrong in like the seeding wise and teams meet earlier. But I think like if you look before, not really knowing the international teams, but I think like these are the 4 strongest teams. But then you have Amy and Marie who can surprise and stuff. So
yeah,
we'll find
and
out.
maybe some of the Dutch girls, for sure. But if you play the odds, this is the 4th.
This as a result, yes. Yeah. We'll end up with this, with the home team taking it.
That would be nice. But it's not gonna be easy.
In the men, they already have 1 player against. So.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have 3, but we'll see. It's gonna be a really fun tournament. I'm looking forward to it all.
Yeah, and then that's it. I think we have on Sunday a mix, but I think that will take us too far to discuss.
I agree.
So we'll leave it on this. So for the rest, I really want to thank you, Wout, and maybe we play each other tomorrow.
You're welcome. I would love so. I'd hope so.
We have some good weather. So for the rest, everybody, thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.